Is it already Monday? 'Cause I'm tired of the Monday. Could you just come and take my hand? Take me to a foreign land.
I think we're on the same page, and I hear what you're trying to say. What if we changed up all our plans? Don't know where to go, but we'll just pack our bags. Anywhere as long as I'm with you. Let's run away. Book a ticket one way. Let me imagine it just for a moment. Let's run away on a summer day. I'll book us a hotel room, make it an ocean view. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away. 나 요즘 꿀꿀한데 너는 가지 않을래?
너와 함께라면 좋아. We don't have time, so 지금 가자.
I don't need a lot, no forget-me-nots, but maybe a place that's cold, so you could hold me close. Somewhere that's far from home.
Let's run away. Book a ticket one way. Let me imagine it just for a moment. Let's run away on a summer day. I'll book us a hotel room. I'll make it an ocean view. Let's run away.
Hello my friends, hello and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you can see, I'm here in my laundry room and I'm doing some deep cleaning in here, and so I thought I would take you along for some motivation. Today is a Thursday video, and on my channel that means Thoughtful Thursday, where I share my thoughts on a random topic, a topic that I've been thinking about that I want to share my thoughts on. So please stay tuned. A little bit later in this video, I will be sharing my thoughts. I do like to deep clean and declutter all of my spaces around my home about every 3 months or so. I just keep working my way around my home, choosing one space each week to deep clean and declutter. And on this week, it was my laundry room. I actually ended up not decluttering anything from this space, if my memory is serving me correctly. I've got this space pretty decluttered. We have basically everything that is in here we are using or we need, so I didn't really have anything to declutter, but it was definitely nice to get this space cleaned up.
Let's run away. Let's run away.
She's all that I say, she's all that I think about. Can't get her off my mind. Believe me though, I've tried. Maybe I could be better off alone, but I keep holding on to what I can't let go. And I would let it go, but her eyes keep telling me don't. 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 If I couldn't change how I saw you, could I just stay? We'll make it right one day. 'Cause deep in my heart, I know that I could leave, but part of my heart still wants to bleed. I would let it go, but her eyes keep telling me don't. 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 ain't what it used to be. It ain't a mystery that I'm moving on, even though I don't wanna. She'd admitted to, but I know that she's not gonna. Trying to put together pieces that we know we couldn't. Try to save some face and all you want is space from it. But her eyes keep telling me don't. 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 But her eyes keep telling me don't.
Okay, my friends, like I mentioned, every Thursday I do like to share my thoughts on a topic. And for today's Thoughtful Thursday video, I wanted to talk about an idea that I recently heard about. It's this idea of having a maintenance mindset over a completion mindset. So often we have this mindset that things will be better when something is completed, or we will feel at peace when something is completed. Once we have achieved that goal we are striving for, we feel accomplished. But the truth is, there's always something more. When we live in this completion mindset, we will probably never feel at peace. Instead, we should shift our mindset to one of a maintenance mindset where we constantly have routines or habits that we perform just as a part of our everyday lives. When I heard about this idea of a maintenance mindset, it really resonated with me. I think this actually explains intentional living so well. Mindset shifts are very powerful, and this idea of having a maintenance mindset in life over a completion mindset is such a small but meaningful mindset shift. In many areas of life, especially in work, education, and fitness, we are taught to chase milestones, complete the project, graduate with honors, or reach the finish line. This completion mindset focuses on finishing tasks and achieving goals. And while it can drive short-term motivation and give a sense of accomplishment, it often creates a cycle of burnout, disappointment, and stagnation after the goal is achieved. In contrast, adopting a maintenance mindset, the perspective that success is about continual care, improvement, and sustainable habits, leads to deeper growth, resilience, and more of a feeling of long-term fulfillment. The completion mindset focuses on completing something and then just setting it aside. For example, we often think of fitness goals in terms of completing something, losing a certain number of pounds, or finishing a race, or completing a workout program. But once the goal is met, many people revert back to their old habits or old lifestyles, leading to lost progress or frustration. This is because the underlying assumption is that we only need to exert the effort until the task is complete. On the other hand, if you have a maintenance mindset, it's not necessarily about achieving this specific goal. Instead, it's about the process itself. The emphasis is on continual growth and finding satisfaction in the day-to-day routine of the process. Fitness, for instance, shouldn't be just about completing a goal, but a lifestyle of sustaining daily healthy habits. Learning is not just about retaining information to pass a test, but about cultivating curiosity for a lifetime. Relationships are not about just finding the one or finding the perfect friend or the perfect friend group. It's about continuously nurturing the connections you have, working through problems, and building trust and understanding. The completion mindset may actually set us up for persistent dissatisfaction in life. After the thrill of meeting a certain goal has been accomplished, there can be a dopamine crash. Without knowing your next steps or coming up with an ongoing system to cultivate continual growth, you may begin to feel directionless. In addition to this, when we have a completion mindset, each task can feel daunting and overwhelming, which with a maintenance mindset, it is just a consistent journey with everyday manageable steps. A maintenance mindset is rooted in stewardship rather than conquest. It asks, how can I care for this so that it thrives over time? Whether that's work or school or fitness or relationships, rather than how can I conquer this challenge and move on. It sees the value in consistency, patience, and gradual improvement. It understands that good things, once achieved, still require attention and energy. And as I process through this, I'm realizing that living this way is not necessarily easy, but focusing on continual growth in life will have long-term benefits. Lastly, I wanted to highlight the idea that when we have a completion mindset, we are focusing on chasing outer change to find peace. That is the biggest problem that I can see with the completion mindset. This peace we are striving for continues to evade us as we keep placing new goals or achievements on ourselves. When we live in this maintenance mindset, we can live in peace as we know in the forefront of our minds that what we are working on and towards is just a continual process. Okay, my friends, that is all I have to share for my Thoughtful Thursday thoughts. As always, I do love hearing your thoughts on my thoughts. Please leave that down in the comments, and I hope that you might stay tuned for the rest of this video to get even more deep cleaning motivation for your day.
When I was young, I told myself when I grow up I won't be jaded like them. I travel the world, do whatever I can to live out my days beyond paper and pen. But even the most naive would agree that nothing is just as it seemed to be. And maybe a dream's nothing more than a dream if it can't get you what you need. I wish I could be a hopeless romantic again. I wish I could live like I don't even have to pretend that I didn't already picture the end, even before it ever began. Sometimes I find myself trying to feel like a hopeless romantic again. So hopeless, pretend. When I was young, I told myself when I grow up I'll fall in love with a man who knew I would have my heart broken instead. When he said he thinks we're better as friends, but even the greatest of cynics would admit they hold on to hope just a tiny bit. And since I met you, I've been in disbelief that someone like you could love someone like me. I wish I could be a hopeless romantic again. I wish I could love like I don't even have to pretend that I didn't already picture the end, even before we ever began. But when I'm with you, you make me feel like a hopeless romantic again. So I'll take your hand. I wish I could be a hopeless romantic again. I wish I could love like I don't even have to pretend that I don't even like you as much as I said, so it'll hurt less when it ends. But when I'm with you, you make me feel like a hopeless romantic again. So I'll take your hand.
Could you talk to me? Could you give me hope? Take a moment, babe, we don't gotta go. Did I get too close? Was it all so wrong? Kept on looking back, but I know you're gone. Got so good at talking so slow. Take your time so you won't go home, baby, 'cause the last thing I wanna see is you leave behind these memories. And I know you're still the same way, and I know you feel the same things, 'cause time will always get away, but it took you to. It got so dark with the stars all back. We could chase the moon, but we got off track. Made a light up torch, took a twisted turn. Was it all on me? Was it just your burn? Got so good at talking so slow. Take your time so you won't go home, baby, 'cause the last thing I wanna see is you leave behind these memories. And I know you're still the same way, and I know you feel the same things, 'cause time will always get away, but it took you to. Was it all that hard when you talked to me? Could you feel my heart when you fell asleep? Could you wake me up when it's time to go? Was it all that hard when you talked to me? Could you feel my heart when you fell asleep? Could you wake me up when it's time to go? Was it all that hard when you talked to me? Could you feel my heart when you fell asleep? Could you wake me up when it's time to go? Got so good at talking so slow. Take your time so you won't go home, baby, 'cause the last thing I wanna see is you leave behind these memories. And I know you're still the same way, and I know you feel the same things, 'cause time will always get away, but it took you.
Oh my goodness, y'all, I almost didn't take all of this greenery out of here. As you can see, it's my Christmas / kind of winter greenery. This is just the best place I have to store these items. Several of them I style down in my game room, which is just adjacent to this laundry room. But I feel like I just cleaned that cabinet out whenever I put this away, like maybe in February. But oh well, my OCD could not let it go. I'm like, no, I have to clean every single cabinet. Also, you might notice that I did put my printer down here, and so now this drawer houses some paper for the printer. Hopefully it fares okay. I know there can be a lot of like moisture in the air in a laundry room, but I didn't really have space for it under my desk in the kitchen nook where my desk is now. If you're new around here, I rearranged my house recently, and now my desk is at the kitchen nook instead of having like a standalone desk in an office. So yeah, for now, that's where it's going to go. An update on that desk, or I guess how the spaces are functioning now that we rearranged. I definitely like not having that big desk to clean and manage, so I have been thinking about selling it. And as far as like how things are functioning, I honestly do kind of miss having an office, but I do like having our dining table in that space. It's really nice to eat there right by the window. We have like a nice view as we're eating dinner. So I guess for now, I'm just leaving it as we have it.
Go on.
Okay, my friends, this video is wrapping up. I do hope it gave you some motivation for your day. I hope you enjoyed hearing the thoughts that I shared in my voiceover. I hope they were inspiring or encouraging to you. And as always, I really appreciate you watching my videos all the way until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.